Hello everyone, welcome to K-Pop Queen for your non-daily reactions to all things K-Pop. Okay, right now I've got a drama shop talk for y'all. I've been meaning to do this video for a long time. I'm gonna talk about Tempted, aka The Great Seducer, which is starring Woo Do-hwan and Joy. This drama came out in 2018. It was very talked about. A lot of people watching it because, you know, Joy's in it. And it's a Dangerous Liaison, you know, remake. Like, we all know the story, so we were kind of like, oh, this could be really interesting and fun to sort of see how this turns out. And for me, I actually ended up really disliking this drama and just not wanting to do anything with it. And, you know, at first I really liked it. The first couple episodes I was like, oh, this is kind of interesting. I'm trying to see where this goes. Like, oh, this could be a really cool story. And then as it kept going on, I was like, wow, when does this fucking end? When will you put me out of my misery? I'll just be really honest, guys. I always tell you how it is. You know, this is just my opinions on Tempted. Maybe you guys have different opinions. I know, and Namjoon does. She and I went back and forth about this for a little bit. She was like, I actually love this drama. I've watched it a bunch of times. Like, why don't you like it? I need to know your opinions. So I'm here to give them to you. So like I said, it's called Tempted, starring Woo Do-hwan and Joy. Also co-starring Kim Min-jae and Moon Ga-young. This drama is, you know, basically your teen mellow drama, you know, and that's not why I don't like it, because trust me, I love a teen drama. Like, okay, Boys for Flowers is my life. Okay, I liked the Heirs. I know a lot of people didn't, but I liked Heirs. Okay, so honestly, teen dramas to me is nothing. Like, I watch them all the time, so I can put up with bullshit. Do you know what I mean? Like, I can put up with some shit, you know, but this one just had too much going on, and I couldn't put up with it. Woo Do-hwan, who you guys have heard me talk about probably on Twitter if you follow me on Twitter. I am in love with that man. That's not like this. It's game over for your girl when I talk about him, okay? I almost like switched my Twitter from Whipped for Shonu to Whipped for Woo Do-hwan, because there was a period of time when I was watching The King Eternal Monarch, which he's also in, and I was just like, wow, you know, this one right here is the especially a little different. He plays Kwon Shi-hyun, who is our male lead. He's like your typical rich bad boy, you know, like womanizer. He ain't shit, basically. Like, he's really just a teenage boy, you know. And Joy plays Eun Tae-hee, who is like our female lead. She's a very sweet girl, very nice, but she doesn't really believe in love after, you know, kind of watching how her parents' relationship turned out. She just has a really downcast view on love and, you know, that sort of stuff. I think she likes to think she's more realistic, but really I think she just is fed up, you know? So I know a lot of people had some concerns about Joy's acting. That was probably one of the biggest things I saw when the drama came out, besides some of my other concerns. And I'll just say this, the thing is that this is her second drama, so you know, I think it's sort of tough to say whether she was good or not, because the writing was so terrible that I don't even know how anyone could make it great. Like, I don't know how anyone is supposed to do this. I mean, yes, the other actors, like, they took the script and they did what they could with it, but like, they're actors. Do you know what I mean? Like, this is their profession. Whereas Joy, you know, she's an idol. She also acts, you know, so she might not have the experience. I can say that. I could say she didn't really have the experience to help with this bad writing, but like, honestly, I can't fault her for this, because this writing was just so terrible. It was so all over the place. It didn't make any sense. That I'm honestly surprised that they managed to get all the episodes out. I don't know how they really just wrote nonsense. They really were like, well, you know what, today, this is what I'm gonna do, so go with it. I think that the writing was too awful for me to be like, well, it's her acting's the problem. No, the writing's the problem, okay? Our other characters in the story, Moon Ga-young, she plays Choi Soo-ji, who is just this real awful girl, like really annoying, hard to watch. I mean, listen, Moon Ga-young, she played the shit out of this little girl. I ain't gonna lie to her. I sort of get it. She kind of has everything that she wants, but nothing that she really needs, if you will. Like, her mom doesn't pay attention to her. Her father's in jail. Her whole life was turned upside down because of her father's shady business. And, you know, she doesn't really have anyone to, like, listen to her, honestly, except for these other two kids in her life, Woo Do-hwan's character and Kim Min-jae's character, but they're also very, like, ignored and neglected and spoiled, so they're not really any help to each other at all. So Kim Min-jae, the other one in the trio of our high schoolers, he was like, his life was very complicated. In my opinion, I think he had it sort of the worst out of all of them, because correct me if I'm wrong, but I am pretty certain his brothers were beating the shit out of him. His brothers and his father were. And yet, he just kind of came in every day and was like there for his friends. Like he would listen to them. Like he would do everything he could for them, despite them really not helping him at all. So it was interesting to see that he was really left out of the trio. I think Choi Suji, she knew how much he really liked her, and she would just ignore him and didn't really care anything about it, because that's how she is. Like, she just hurts people. And he would just kind of like, he would just take it. Like, he would just take it because that's how much he was into her. And it was kind of hard to watch, because I was just like, boy, again, picking someone that did not pick you. You gotta break this vicious cycle. You gotta pick yourself. This is basically the story. Basically, Choi Suji and Kwon Si-hyun's parents, right, the parents get involved in this, are like gonna get married, basically. So his father and her mother are like gonna get married. And in order to stop the marriage, and like make sure that Suji and Si-hyun can like be together, because he like tells her that he likes her or whatever. He's like, well, I bet, you know, I dare you to like make this girl who doesn't believe in love, and Tae, to fall in love with you, ruin her life, and then if you can do that, you can have me, and we'll stop our parents' marriage. And to him, it sounds like a really good deal, because he does really like Suji. He has for a while, but she again ignored him and just was like, no, like, you're gonna be my friend, like, we'll never be together, despite the fact that she likes him. So he's like, okay, bet. I'm a womanizer. I got this. I got the words. You know, I'm smooth with the ladies. Like, I can make this girl fall in love with me. And so the whole story, the whole drama is basically him, Si-hyun, trying to get Tae to fall for him. Then she does, and he falls for her. And then the rest of the drama is them just like going back and forth and breaking up, getting back together, parent drama, Suji just being really awful, you know, Seju's character trying to be there for everyone, but like slowly starting to get sick of this shit. And then it comes to one explosive just boom at the end. The thing that I had a problem with is that, yeah, the whole point of this is it's a seduction. Like, Si-hyun, you're supposed to seduct Tae, like, you know, like, there's supposed to be some effort into this. And it really only took a couple episodes for them to both be like, yeah, we're into each other. And then it was just the whole drama was them dating. Like, it was just like, well, is this really a seduction? Is this really part of the bed? Is this, you know, like, the whole aspect? No, like, you barely, like, don't get me wrong, he put in some work, but like, she fell for him pretty quickly, and he fell for her pretty quickly as well. So it was just like, there wasn't really much of a game, and instead it was just a huge lie that progressively got bigger and bigger as time went by. And I was like, listen, I know how this is gonna end. I know that you two are gonna come to some explosive fight. She's gonna find out about the bet. Like, I know how this is all gonna happen. But the problem is that it's like episode 6 and you guys are together. It's like it's like it happened way too fast, and I had way too much of the aftermath. Like, I just could not keep up with this shit. It was so annoying to listen to them break up constantly and get back together that I was just like, well, like, do y'all even really like each other at this point? Like, you seem to be really fed up with each other and you don't want to put up with his shit anymore, so why are you doing this? Like, for instance, there was this one moment where Joy and him, or I should use the names, where Tae and Si-hyun like have this moment, or this like explosive moment or whatever, and he just tells her like, this was like a game to me, like, I'm not really into you, like, you know, whatever, you know, he says some bullshit, like he always says this to her, but tonight he says it again, whatever. And so she wakes up with like a bandage on her hand, and she's like, oh my gosh, did Kwon Si-hyun do this for me? Did he bring me home? Like, how did I even get here? And so she like tries to find him, because they do live in the same apartment complex. This is all part of the game, right? And she sees that she's about to leave, and so she chases after his red car in the streets. And I'll be honest with you, when I saw her starting to run after him in that car, my first thought was, well, bitch, you're not faster than a car. And then my second thought was, bitch, this man is not him. He is not the one. What man is gonna make you chase after him like this? What, like, why would you ever put so much effort into someone that is not putting effort the same way that you are? Like, again, why did you pick someone that did not pick you? Like, I know that the whole point of this thing was to see her fall for him, but what she actually did, I was like, well, now why would you do that? Now, this was a bad idea. Like, I was like mad at the whole premise of the drama. Again, I couldn't watch Suji constantly get mad at Shihyun for like being around in Tae-hee. Like, that was the whole point. Like, you told him to do that. That was the bet. So why are you mad that he's actually doing it? And I was like, girl, I know you like him. You had him and now you've lost him and you're mad. And I get that you're mad, but that's your problem. That has nothing to do with the rest of us. Like, what are you doing? I just, like, again, bad decisions just being made consistently throughout this drama. It's like, do you want him or not? Do you want to be with him or not? Do you want to do this or not? Like, it gets to a point where you have to say yes or no, and you cannot keep facilitating between those two. It gets annoying to watch, honestly. I also did not care for the sheer amount of parental drama. I mean, half of the drama was about the parents and their shit. Let me tell you something. When I realized, and, you know, was watching, that Shihyun's father and Eun-tae's mother were, like, their first loves for each other, and he was trying to get back, like, they were trying to get back together, I was like, no. Cut the cameras, dead ass. No. Absolutely not. Like, you cannot, like, how many of your son's friends' mothers are you gonna be in business with? Like, what the hell is going on? Like, I couldn't watch the parental drama. They was doing way too much, as in, like, they was teens, they didn't have kids to take care of, okay? Like, it was just, like, I did not enjoy it. Another thing that I had a problem with, honestly, I can't stand a time jump when it's, like, way too far in the future. Like, you think time is gonna fix all of this? It's not. It's not, because although it seems to be 5 years for you, it's been 5 seconds for me, and I'm still mad, okay? Like, I cannot stand a Cheese in the Trap ass bitch. Cheese in the Trap is another drama that I really hate. Guys, don't watch Cheese in the Trap. Don't do it. It has amazing actors, some of my favorite actors, but please don't watch it. I hate that drama with my life. I'm sorry, it's so bad. Okay, but this one for me, when they literally, they had this huge fight at the end in the little clubhouse, like, people are getting hit. Like, people are getting beat up. Like, it's assault, okay? And then, like, they time jump, like, 5 years into the future. And I was like, 5 years? Am I a joke? Like, is this a joke to y'all? Like, my time has been wasted. So 5 years, they're okay? Literally, it says 5 years later. And you see Eun Tae-joy's character run up some building or whatever, and then Kwon Shihyun comes out, and they're, like, smiling and holding hands, talking about, oh, I'm so happy it's you. And I was like, no. It left a bad taste in my mouth. I'm sorry. I really hate time jumps that are supposed to fix the things that happened in the past. It does not work for me. It doesn't make any sense. You have to write it. You have to write the solution. I think it's very lazy, and I think it's very dumb. Yeah, just, it's kind of crazy because I really do love Woo Do-hwan, and it was great to see Moon Ga-young because I'd never seen a drama of hers before, and obviously I've seen Kim Min-jae in a lot of different things, and I didn't see Joy in anything else. I didn't watch The Lover and the Liar, so this was like my first time with some of these people, and I was like really excited to see how this would go, but the writing didn't make any sense, and it was hard to watch. It was really difficult for me to watch. I don't know. Did you guys see this one? How did you feel about it? Did you love it? Do you have some of the similar opinions as me? I'm really curious to know because I read a couple of different reviews and some people had the same opinions as me. They thought it was way too chaotic. And a lot of other people were like, no, this was great. I really loved it. And I don't know. I couldn't disagree more. So tell me what you guys think about The Great Seducer. You can comment below, you can tweet at me, and I'll be back with another video. Bye guys.